Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. The NFL Super Bowl 56 preview. We have previewed every single game here in Robert Sports Show in 2021 and then 2022. We're going to finish her up with the Super Bowl. The Los Angeles Rams hosting the Super Bowl. Second time in 2 years that a team has hosted the Super Bowl. We know the outcome last year with the Buccaneers winning. So we have the 10-7 Cincinnati Bengals, who in this playoff beat the Las Vegas Raiders 26-19. They beat the number 1 seed Tennessee Titans 19-16, and they beat the Kansas City Chiefs 27-24 in OT. I'm going to say something really bad here. I don't think the Bengals beat the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs beat the Chiefs. I watched the last part of that game. That game was it seemed like in the last 2 minutes the Chiefs were trying to lose the game. They were trying to run the clock out and they weren't doing nothing. The second half, Mahomes was horrible. Yeah, not giving the Bengals credit here. They are a good football team. They have Joe Burrow, 34 touchdowns on 14 interceptions, a 70% completion ratio. They are the real deal. I think it's a good football team. I just think they had some luck go their way to beat Kansas City. Joe Mixon, 1,200 yards rushing, 13 touchdowns. Jamar Chase, how is he not going to be Rookie of the Year? 1,455 yards, 81 catches, 13 touchdowns. In the Chiefs bye week, that was my fantasy lineup right there. I picked up Joe Burrow, had Mixon, and Jamar Chase. Don't tell anybody that's in my fantasy league, but that's my goal next year to get 3 of those as well. If I can get Mahomes first and then my plan, again, I finished 3rd in the league. So my plan is to grab Jamar Chase first round. Second round, probably, part of me wants to try to get Kelsey if I can, and if not, Mixon, and then grab Burrow or Mahomes. So that's the plan. We'll see what happens. But no, the Bengals, they've scored 460 points this year, only given up, that's 27 points a game in the regular season, given up 376 points all year, which is 22.1 average. What's so different about these two teams? The Los Angeles Rams, 12-5 in the regular season, they too scored 460 points, 27 a game, given up 372. 4 points less a game given up, or 4 points less on the season given up than the Bengals. So defense is pretty right on. The Rams to get here, they beat Arizona 34-11, division rival. They beat Tampa Bay 30-27. They beat San Francisco, a division rival. So we had 3 NFC West teams in the playoffs. They beat them 20-17. 3 close games. They were here a couple years ago with Jared Goff. Now they're back with Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford got the raw deal when he was in Detroit. Good God, everybody thought he was trash. He's a Super Bowl. He can play his team to the Super Bowl. Come on. 41 touchdowns, 17 interceptions, average 67.2% completion ratio. What running game? Sony Mitchell or Michael? 845 yards on the ground, 4 touchdowns. Running back by committee. They had another running back, Henderson, I think his name is. He had like 700 yards. Cooper Kupp, that's their weapon. 145 catches, 1,947 yards, 16 touchdowns. Playing in SoFi Stadium, the billion-dollar palace in L.A. I have my thoughts on this game. If it would have been the Chiefs, I would have been a little more vested, because the Rams came from St. Louis, Kansas City's in Missouri as well. The Rams are favored by 3.5 here. We all know the upsets Cincinnati's done there. So they upset Tennessee, Kansas City. Why not for them upset? But the fact they're at home, and I started looking at that as well. Okay, Cincinnati on the road, 5-3. Okay, what's LA? LA at home, 5-3. These two teams, I think this is one of the most equal Super Bowls in a while. What leads me to my belief of who's going to win in my pick here, the Cincinnati versus the NFC this year, 2-3. The LA Rams versus the AFC, 4-1. That's going to be the only thing that makes me go ahead and go with this. I'm picking the Los Angeles Rams to win. I got them covering the 3.5 and over on the 48.5. So the Super Bowl 56 pick is going to be the Los Angeles Rams. In 2021, for the regular season, I was 165, 106, and 1 on straight up picks, 116 and 156 against the spread, 128 and 144 on the over-under, which was 50.1%. Not great. But there was a lot of upsets this year. This year was very unique. In the playoffs, straight up picks, 2 and 8. Against the spread, 2 and 8. Over-under, 5 and 5. So it's 9 and 21 on playoffs so far. It's just been a fun year, but it's just been crap. NCAA, I was 58.1% regular season overall picks, 63 on the bowl games, including the national championship. For the CFL this year, I was 35 and 33 straight up picks, 28 and 40 against the spread, 30 and 38 on the over-under, which was 93 and 111. Not great. Despite having a bad year on picks, I had fun. It was a fun year. Following all 3 football leagues, doing videos about them each and every week. It was fun, a lot of fun. This is the last football game of the year. Obviously, we have a new CFL season starting in April, I believe, and then August we'll have NCAA and NFL. September, I know there's a USFL reboot, whatever, coming this year in April, I think. We'll see what it does. XFL is supposed to return next year. We'll see what happens. But it's been a fun year. We'll cap that off with a great Super Bowl. If you are a pro wrestling fan, if you are a NASCAR fan, check out Robert Sports Show all year long. We do quite a bit of those. I got a number of NASCAR videos up, pro wrestling videos. Do all that right here. As always, thanks for watching Robert Sports Show. If you've never subscribed to my channel, please subscribe below. Otherwise, follow me on Twitter at Rob Sports Show. Have a great day. Don't just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader in sports channel content.